Hi, I'm Willie Mayette from jazzpianolessons.com, and I'd like to welcome you to the Fly Me to the Moon lesson. What I'm going to do in this lesson is I'm going to approach it from a solo piano or cocktail piano vantage point. Right? So I'm going to show you how to break down a lead sheet. So imagine you open up the real book and you go to a lead sheet and it's like, oh my goodness, I got to play this. I'm going to show you how to be able to play it quickly using just a few steps. So we're going to talk about chord shells and breaking up the chords, adding in tensions, all right, and doing a lot of cool stuff to be able to make an arrangement pretty quickly. All right, so let's have fun with the lesson and let's get started. So now the next step is to put together just some simple chord shells in the left hand for these chords. Now a chord shell is either going to be the root and the seventh or the root and the third. All right, so let's take A minor. A minor 7 would be A, C, E, G. The root 7 chord would be A and G. The root and third would be A or C. And you'd probably do that up here, up an octave, okay? So let's get started. So we have, so you see I have the root 7 in the left hand, and when I go to the D minor, what would be easy? To move up to root 7? No, just move to root and third. And then what would be easy to go to G7? Root 7, right? Can you see you already have the 7th there? So you're trying to find the least amount of motion. Okay, so there's the root 7. And then what would be easy to move to root 3? Or when you have cycle 4 motion, as we would call it, that's when you want to very easily just switch between root 3 and root 7. So take a look at what's happening. I'm going from A to D to G to C. Can you see that? It's all fourths, right? And then I go to F, then I go to B, then I go to E and A. So it is moving just in fourths, this song. Okay, so A to D to G to C to F to B to E to A, D, G. It's not until you get here you go E, A, which is still a fourth, right? And then D, G, C. It's all fourths, okay? So that means that you can very easily go root 7 to root 3, root 7 to root 3, root 7 to root 3, okay? Root 7, root 3. It's only when I get to the B that I say, hey, you know what, let me do something a little bit different. Okay? Now, moving on to D minor, root 3, root 7 for G, lift up. Here I can go to root 3 for E, root 7 for A, root 3 again for D, then root 3 for C. And I can lift up, root 7, root 3. Okay, root 7 on the B, and then root and the third on the E. Now the rest of the song. All right, so this last trick here that I want to show you for fill-wise, before we talk about some endings, is just using the chromatic scale. Now what you should do is just practice going up and down your chromatic scale. All right, so it's just thumb, middle finger. So I have my thumb on C, middle finger on C sharp, thumb on D, middle finger, D sharp, then thumb, second, middle. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, okay? And then going down. If you want to practice with your left hand too, it's a nice way of loosening up your left hand. It's 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3. So you see, when you have the two white notes next to each other, it's 2 and 1. You can practice them together. Oops, let's see, how do I want to do this? So you can practice them apart like that, like a tritone, well, that's not a tritone, but like a sixth apart, or you can, just do them just plain all in octaves. Try closing your eyes, go up and down like that. Now, how this comes in is, what you could do is basically take that and just chromatic scale and go down until you hit a chord tone, like the third or the seventh. So here I go. Now